Welcome to the Design, Create, Succeed Lesson 1. Want to welcome you to the 2-week blitz, and your participation and how much you're going to get out of this program is completely correlated to how much time you want to put into it. The more you're going to put in, the more you're going to get. It's very easy to find reasons and excuses for not doing this extra work, so I want to acknowledge you by taking the first step for being willing to go above and beyond the norm, and that is the first step to having a new level of success. The purpose of this training is I want to help everybody create a spike in their success and in their productivity so that you can be case studies for the success of this program. And at the end, I would appreciate a testimonial of your experience. Some of the items that I'm going to go over, you're already going to have in place. Some of them you won't. And a lot of it will have to be customized and adapted for your business. If you want assistance with that, that's what I'm here for. I want you to succeed. So throughout this process, please let me know what you need. And you'll be receiving a video or topic every 1 to 2 days. So don't worry if you fall a little bit behind, because you're going to have access to these videos and you'll be able to catch up at your own pace. So what sales is? Sales, very simply, is the job of sales is to sell what's in stock. It could be a product, a commodity, a service, your own ability, even your own personality, which is distinct from marketing, which is what aligns with the customers now in the future. Marketing properly is going to give you the opportunity for the sale. I'm not going to cover a whole lot in regards to marketing. There's a lot of really great experts out there. I'm going to talk about how to close those opportunities from wherever they come from. Because without sales, every business will fail. It's only the revenue generating aspect of a company that exists. There's a lot of other parts of the companies that are really important and that can increase that opportunity. But if you cannot close those opportunities, then you don't have any chance for a successful and sustainable business. And sales, very simply, is about service. It's not about getting one. It's not about getting your numbers. It's about serving your prospects and your clients. And what Design, Create, Succeed is about is giving you the tools to close those opportunities when they're presented, whether it's the low-hanging fruit or the toughest sale of your life. So what sales is not? Sales is not about you. It's about the buyer. And if you're not constantly looking from the question of how can I help this prospect, and rather you're looking from how many more sales can I get, or how many deals do I need to win this month, then you will not be able to succeed long term. You will get burnt out and you will not be able to keep your enthusiasm in the tough times. And when you think about sales this way, everything else is going to follow. Promotions, meeting quotas, making ridiculous income. So it's not about selling a product, it's about selling a solution. And the sooner this is realized, it is the proportionate success that you're going to have. Remember that you're serving a human being. These people are not conduits for your own income. So creating a powerful relationship with sales is paramount. And it starts with creating a powerful mindset. So how do you create a powerful mindset? Here's a 7-step formula for creating a foundation and a context for sales that you can lean back on and always work from that keep you connected to why you're doing what you're doing. Number 1, define your success. Create your own vision. What does success mean for you? Because if you don't define it, you're going to keep yourself subjected to the confusion about your success and about your failures. Find out what's important to you, and in your personal life, your career, your health, this is the thing that you can always lean back on and look to. Write this down. This is your why. Write it down on a piece of paper above your desk, the background of your phone. Have this be the thing that wakes you up in the morning and keeps you going when times are tough. You can even put little reminders throughout the day of reminding you what your why is and why you're doing what you're doing. It could be your family. It could be a future that you want to create. Then set goals based on that definition. Because right now you're at a stage where you simply know what success means to you, but you may not have a plan, no help or strategy for how to live that success. So start by setting goals in the 3 basics of life: work, relationships, and health. Make goals for the short term and the long term. 30 days, 90 days, 6 months, 1 year, 5 year, and constantly update and check in on them as you accomplish them. And make sure when you are making goals that they are SMART goals. What I mean by SMART is that they are specific. Be succinct and clear about exactly what it is that you're striving for. Make sure they're measurable. Your goal has to be able to be measured in a way that you know you've achieved it. And make sure that they're achievable. Be realistic with them. They should challenge you, but make sure that they're attainable. And results oriented. Make sure your goal around make your goal around the result that you want to accomplish. And timetable. Make sure to have a by when you're going. Find inspiration and motivation. Setting goals is not enough. The next step helps you to find a way to convince your brain to stick to that goal and get inspired about how to move forward. The best way to find motivation is through books. Find 2 to 3 really simple books that you can keep keep reading that will keep you inspired and to stay persistent. Read them again and again. Biographies are really great for this. Who Moved the Cheese, or Where's the Cheese? Or Who Moved the Cheese? There we go. Cultivate a positive attitude. Attitude sells. So to create habits around your goals. Goal setting works best when you have habits surrounding your goal. Your habits are directly related to the rate of the depletion that your motivation levels are. So if you're not habitual about doing the things that are needed for achieving your goals, your motivation levels will deplete more quickly. So if you have time set aside to make your calls, do those calls. Seek out inspiring people. Create a success mindset with a mentor who will be your partner. Create a routine around your habits. Successful people have this one noticeable thing in their lives. They live their success. Whether anyone notices them or not, learn to live your success. Plan out your course of action for the next day before you go to sleep or leave the office. Plan your week on Sunday or Friday before you leave for the weekend. Do the best work that you want to end up with today. Throw yourself at the toughest task. Make it routine to commit yourself to that habitual habit and demand exceptional performance from yourself. Stop procrastinating. Routines can suck. And even the most successful people will timeouts because of their habit of procrastinating. There will be times where inspiration will stop flowing and life's going to seem pointless and your time will be wasted. Here, the best advice is going to go back to step 3 because this is the time where you need motivation, inspiration, and love the most. I love the quote, "One should be loved when he least deserves it," because that's the time he needs it the most. So surround yourself with loved ones. Have them remind you when you forget. And if all else fails, go back to number 1 and your vision. And stop looking at success like it's a distant achievement. I wish I was successful, or when will I reach that success? Stop considering success from a point of view where success is different from you as an individual and is merely something that you hope to attain one day. If you're taking actions toward your goals, that's success. Make sure to play to your strengths. This is where you have to do the work for yourself. Think about what your best attributes are that you can use as your core dependencies to produce results. Myself, for example, I consider mine being passion, positive, determined, competitive, and energetic. And I build my presentations and how I communicate with prospects from these attributes. So this isn't to say that if you're more calm or soft-spoken that you can't succeed. You just have to find ways to be able to get your message across powerfully every time. Unique selling propositions, USPs. Sorry, but in most cases, you're not going to be the only one selling your product to your market. So what's required is finding out what your unique selling points are that differentiate you from your competition. And if you can get these points across perfectly, you can even convince someone to change to your product if they already have someone that they're currently doing business with in your market. So to find your unique selling propositions, ask yourself, what do I do or offer that the other guys do not? Or what do I do better than everyone else? Find personality defects in your industry that you can highlight and make an impact on and sell from there. Companies are often striving to be the best, but the first thing they should do is just be different. Client records management systems, or CRMs. Now this is one of the last big parts here is without a way to track your clients and the process to take them through your sales process. One of the next lessons is going to be about creating your sales process. you're going to overlook the very crucial steps and often are going to lose prospects and have leads that fall through the cracks because a very simple thing that needed to be done or addressed gets overlooked. So some free CRMs you can access are Suite CRM, Zoho, Bitrix 24. You can also even create your own in Excel. Some paid CRMs are Sugar CRM, Salesforce, Infusionsoft, all really good ones, and all can be customized for yourself. So what are the work items for you to do from this lesson? First and foremost, what is your why? Why do you sell what you sell? What is your vision for the future? And when you meet these goals and you make the money you want to make, what are you going to do with it? How is your life going to improve for yourself and those around you? And this should be something that lights you up and inspires you every single day to strive towards. Make sure you make your 30-day goals, 90-day goals, 6-month goals, 1-year goals, 5-year goals. What are your 3 to 5 personal attributes that define you? And what are your unique selling propositions? And if you don't already have a CRM, get one set up ASAP to track your prospects and existing clients. While you're finding one, just use Excel.